Than the sword. At KBLA Talk 1580, we not only have a lot to talk about, we have a lot to write about. Politics, relationships, business, empowerment, and culture. The all-star roster at KBLA Talk 1580 has you covered.
That's what it's all about.
Be sure to follow us on all our socials for our latest book releases, op-eds, essays, and commentaries from our hosts. And, of course, download the KBLA 1580 app as we strive to remain your most trusted, credible, and reliable source for the issues you care about. This is unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580.
What up, baby?
Hey, so I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
Zoe Williams is back in the building after that long Thanksgiving hiatus. 4-day weekend, you already know, man. I was chilling, sitting in the cut, ready to start. I was conspiring to start conversations around relationships. And you know what? People been sending me stuff in my email. If you want to send me your topic suggestions, all you have to do is email me at VOR106@gmail.com. That's VOR as in voice of reason, 106@gmail.com. Now, somebody sent me this topic. You know what's beautiful? A lot of women who listen to the show send a lot of topics. And I love it. Now, I got a topic today. How to be what you seek in others. Because apparently, now I had to call the brothers out on this. This could all be a lie. But the sister was basically saying brothers are not what they claim to be. And yet they have a lot of demands. They want the woman to change. They want the woman to be something different. They get with the woman, and then they immediately go to work on trying to change her. So the sister sent me the topic, sister out of Texas, how to be what you seek in others. Now, I love hate these kind of topics, and I'll tell you why. Because everybody's trying to change everybody. Everybody's discontent. Ain't nobody really satisfied. Everybody's like, well, you could change this. You could tweak this, and you could, everybody is like that to me. So, but she was saying specifically, brothers seem to not be very satisfied with sisters. Now, maybe it's a generational thing because I'm pretty satisfied with sisters. See, they're in the chat room already. So I've been asking that question. Listen, you already know this is a caller-driven show. And I want to know your opinion because I can't just be in here talking to myself. So I want to know your opinion, but brothers apparently have been asking this question too. Of sister, the brother Rob B says, I've been asking Zoe that question for months on air. Okay, I hope I answered it. But let me just say this. How to be what you seek in others. Don't you know if you become what you're looking for, you stop seeking? You don't even look for it in others because you've become it. You are it. See, you're looking for something that you're supposed to be cultivating and developing within yourself. See, looking for it in another gives you an opportunity to run away from the responsibility of developing it within yourself. And I've told everybody this for many, many months and years, and all the people who've been listening to the show. Listen, man, the key to all of this relationship madness begins and ends with you. It does not begin and end with your partner. You get happy, you don't need them to make you happy. You find peace within yourself, they don't need to bring you peace. Everybody want to go relationship grocery shopping, picking and choosing stuff that they want brought to them that they're supposed to cultivate within themselves. How to be what you seek in others. The great poet Rumi said it this way. He said, those who do not want to change, let them sleep. It ain't your job to wake them up. Because what if you wake them up and you ain't got nothing for them? Let them sleep. The work is on them. It's not on you. When I come forward, I'm opening up the phone lines. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. I want to talk to you on this most wonderful Monday evening.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
On Saturday, December 3rd, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., come out and enjoy a free community health fair, co-sponsored by Pleasant Hill Baptist Church Health Ministry and the Central Neighborhood Health Foundation. The fair will be held on the church grounds at 2009 West Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, with free health screenings, refreshments, jumpers for the kids, a visit from Santa, entertainment with a DJ, free food giveaway for the first 100 people who attend, as well as raffles and other prizes. There will also be open enrollment health insurance representatives present. Attendees can get free blood pressure, glucose, HIV and STD testing, a dental screening, fluoride varnish, COVID testing, vaccines and boosters. Flu shots will also be offered. Housing navigation, mental health support, and education services will be available. Don't miss this free community health fair. Tell somebody and receive the gift of preventative health services this season. See you all on Saturday, December 3rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 2009 West Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Los Angeles.
The Institute for Diversity Certification is all about the 3 Ds: dedication, determination, and discipline. Learn more about our globally recognized diversity certification program today by calling 1-800-983-6192. Again, 1-800-983-6192, or visit diversitycertification.org. As the #1 organization for certified diversity professionals and also certified diversity executive credentials, diversitycertification.org will provide an opportunity for you to demonstrate dedication to the field, determination to make progress, and more discipline to your process. Go today and learn more about the diversity certification system. Call 1-800-983-6192. Again, 1-800-983-6192. Or go to diversitycertification.org. That's diversitycertification.org. The standard of excellence, equity, diversity, and inclusion.
Did you know addiction to drugs like meth or cocaine is a disease and not a choice? But getting help is. If you have stimulant use disorder, you, your family, and friends may have a lot of questions, including where to start. Choose Change California can help. Make a change today and find a proven treatment option for you at choosechangeca.org.
KBLA Talk 1580.
The thrill of victory. The thrill of victory. Thrill of victory.
KBLA Talk 1580 wishes to congratulate Mayor-elect Karen Bass on her historic win as the first woman and only second African-American to serve as chief executive of the city of Los Angeles.
Congratulations, Mayor-elect Bass, and welcome back to unapologetically progressive KBLA Talk 1580.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me on the show, and this is my very first interview, and I am proud that it's here.
We are proud to have you here. What do you want to say to the listeners of KBLA Talk 1580?
I want to say thank you from just, I'm just full of the love that I felt every place I went in the community. And I just want the listeners to know that I promise you I won't disappoint you. I will be accessible. I will never forget where I'm from, and understand that is my primary motivation.
Congratulations, Mayor-elect Karen Bass, holding all leaders accountable to you.
No matter who you voted for, no matter who you are or where you live, I will be a mayor for you.
We're KBLA Talk 1580. Talk 1580. Talk 1580. And we don't black down. We've got a lot to talk about. You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine.
Ladies,
I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby,
and brothers. The voice of reason back in the building. You already know my playlist is my co-host. Yeah. I know you guys ain't never heard that record before, but it's okay. You know, I like to, intro new music. That's from the cartoons. You guys heard me talk about this group before. The name of the record is called Groceries. I love it. It's a vibe. It's a whole old school vibe. I love it. Groceries by the cartoons. And I like to play music that fits the topic. Tonight's topic, how to be what you seek in others. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be controversial. Stop seeking. Stop looking. Right? Nobody wants to hear that. Stop looking outside of yourself. Just the search is inward. It's not outward, buddy. I'm here to tell you now. The search is inward. It's not outward. And the moment you start discovering the things you want from other people within yourself, guess what? Your expectations of other people will go away. They go away. They just go away. They melt. Is it better to be the change you wish to see in your relationship or demand that your partner change? Ooh, 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone line right now. What's the meaning of... Listen to this very carefully. Famous poem right here. Famous quote from a poem. What's the meaning of that old quote? What you seek is also seeking you. What is the meaning of that quote? You mean what I'm looking for is looking for me too? Yes. And what you're avoiding is looking for you as well. And what you're suppressing is looking for you as well. And what you refuse to acknowledge about yourself is looking for you as well. 1-800-920-1580. Get to the phone lines. I'm back. It's Monday. I'm turned all the way up. Jeff Brown from Pasadena. Get in here, man.
Hey, man. How are you, brother?
What up, bro?
Look here. You know you right in my wheelhouse with this here.
I know.
What you are seeking is also seeking you to put the negative that people run from into a nutshell is if you are seeking avoidance, then avoidance is seeking you.
Keep going, Jeff.
If you focus on wrong as being anything other than a marker not to go this way. If you're on a road and you see a sign that curves to the right, you know what that makes straight?
What?
Wrong. Straight is wrong. Straight is through a guardrail and into the arms of Jesus. Straight is wrong. So until you can see wrong as other than bad, you are seeking avoidance. And that's all that's going to find you is a partner that's avoiding. There is nothing sexier than the dogged chase of the best self.
Keep going.
You're chasing your best self is sexy, not running from it. You're not gonna hit comfort. You're not gonna hit where you're supposed to be. I was joking with you earlier when I said, look here, I can't be on here long because my wife built like Beyonce and I'm trying not to be built like a bowler. I got to seek my best self. I have to ask myself in every moment, is this the best me? Not that I'm going to hit it, because the answer most of the time is going to be hell no. The point is the search for the best me. Are you really searching for the best you when you tell people to accept you as you are? Are you really searching for the best you when you know donuts at 2 a.m. ain't going to get you the body you want? Is that the best you? Who you playing with? I could not get to this place where I see myself going until many moons ago. I told myself I will not accept anything other than excellence in my life to start with me. To start with me. And we both know where we came from.
Wait, Jeff, are you on speakerphone?
No, I'm not. I'm actually
on your landline.
I took it off a speaker.
Okay, good.
I'm not on my landline.
So let me ask you this question, Jeff, before you leave. This is a very important question, sir. If the answer is you and inside of you, what happens to blame when you go inside looking for all that you need?
Well, it comes to the forefront.
Keep going.
Blame steps right up. So that when you go inside of you and start talking about, well, it was her fault because I didn't, and it was his fault because I didn't, blame steps right up and go, well, he or she ain't here. You got to deal with the glasses you was looking at that person with. And who gave you them glasses? Who wrote the prescription to the glasses you see life through?
Who wrote the prescription to the glasses you see life through? Well, come on. Are you on that bong, Jeff? Is that what?
Come on, bro. You know I'm always doing the preemptive glaucoma strike over here.
I love it, Jeff. I love it. I know you got to go, brother.
I got to run, brother. I love you.
Thank you, brother. I love you too. Tell Mrs. Brown I said, hey. All right?
I shall.
That was my brother Jeff Brown from Chicago. we love Jeff Brown, man. We love him. We love his insight. He calls in. He's an old, wise Jedi wizard. We have another one in the building, Sean from Oakland, California. It's your time to shine. Talk to me, Sean.
Hey, brother. Well, first of all, I want to hope that everyone had a nice Thanksgiving, get together, however you do it, whatever way you do it, that's the way you should do it. But, yeah, I mean, what a terrific topic. My thing is, it's going to sound cliche at first, but lead by example. I learned the hard way, trying to tell people, I'm old, by the way. I should put that context out there. I mean, when I say
Sean,
old, I mean
Sean,
I'm 55.
Sean,
But all right.
Let me say
Yeah.
this, Sean. We all know you. We know you're old,
Okay.
Sean. You ain't got to say it no more. We know you old,
Okay.
brother. We know.
All right. Well, I always like to bring things into context, but yeah. So my point is that I've learned that when you try to tell people what to do or how to act, it's really a non-productive way of trying to get your so-called result. The best way is to lead by example and have people come towards you. Have people come towards you. Have them come towards you. And because, and you're not going to be perfect. I've made all the mistakes. I've talked to you about this so long, and everyone on there, on here, and that's all right. If you're afraid to make mistakes, that's a problem. But if you're going to make horrible mistakes time after time, that's a different problem. But I'm saying don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to push the limits, but lead by example, in the sense that I'm not going to try to tell you what to do or how to change you. I'm going to try to do what I'm doing. And if you communicate with me in any way possible as a relationship, whether it be friends or wife or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, if you try to communicate, then we can work it out. We can work it out. But, when you're trying to tell people how to be, it's just a really bad starting point. It's better just to lead by example.
No, you know what's crazy? You know what's really crazy, Sean? We're some old men in here, man. Me, you, Jeff. We some old dudes in here, bruh. But let me say this. We got a young couple in the building. They young.
Oh, cool.
Oh, they young. They in their 20s. They fresh. They green. And
I love it.
They seem to be in love. I'm contemplating bringing them on the show, man, just to get their perspective, just a different perspective.
You should.
From a different generation, man. We're talking from
Absolutely.
From thousands of collective years of failure, Sean. That's you and I. But
Absolutely.
I might want to
bring them on.
Yes, I'm thinking about bringing them on right now, man. I'm contemplating it.
I think you should, because I am all for the youth. Because I have a daughter, I have a son, and I'm not counting them out like I know everything and I'm telling you how to do it. I can give you my wisdom pieces, but, I want you to carry forward with your knowledge as you develop it. And I hope they can do it, and I believe they can do it.
I love it. Before I let you go, well, Sean, I got to take this call. They just jumped in. Let me say this, Sean. I love you, brother. I hope your holiday was great.
Love you too, brother.
Thank you for jumping in here, man.
Thank you.
All right, now, Sean from the Bay Area, Oakland, California. Listen, if you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Bring your city into the building and join this conversation. Dorothy from Michigan. Hello, sister. Talk to us. How to be what you seek in others is our topic tonight.
Okay, well, how you be what you seek in others? I thought that the question was you seek, whatever you seek in comes for you, or whatever you don't seek comes for you. However it was.
That's part of it, yes. That's part of the whole discussion. What you seek is seeking you. There we go.
I was looking at the laws of attraction and manifestation. So
talk to me.
It's like if you are an investigator, you are going to know a lot of things about a criminal. You might not be the criminal, but you know things about a criminal, so you can identify. So the things that you identify with, that you run from, that actually comes for you, because it's hard to explain why it happens. But it's kind of like, if you, like the man said, if you avoid something, then it normally still finds you. My mom normally says things like, once upon a time you live without it. So if you live without it then you can live without it again. Because I mentally took that in about manifesting certain things. And she would just say, you came in this world by yourself. You're going to leave, by yourself. And she would just tell me, like, certain things that you had that you don't have anymore. Once upon a time, you didn't have that before, too. So, like, I always look at, I don't want to bring religion, but it's just a certain, it's certain things that religion do teach that other people teach about just attracting certain things in life and also avoiding certain things in life. But if you look at it and you just say, well, once upon a time I didn't think like this, or it might have been whatever you call that. What's that when a person constantly says something and then it sears your mind. It makes you think that way. So I try to, like, block it out, the manifestations, because to whom much is given, much is required. And if I think about, like, winning a lottery or something like that, because I don't play, so I think, like, if I win a lottery, that's just too much money, and people are going to keep asking for stuff because they already ask me for stuff, because I have my own. The small amount that I do have, they still ask me for things. So I think, like, to whom much is given, much is required. If a person asks you to commit to something, then you still got to be dedicated to it. So if you don't want that dedication, then you run from it. If you don't want that money, then you run from it. But it still come looking for you, because those same people that rely on you need you, and they need that resource, that money, or whatever you have, transportation for them, or housing for them, or knowledge, or wisdom. So you avoid trying to, well, I read a lot, so it's hard to explain, but I'm an author too. So I'm not really good at, like, explaining these types of things.
I hear how you trying to frame it, but Dorothy, this is what we gonna do. You hold tight, and I want you to corral them thoughts. Corral them and put them thoughts into words, and when we come forward, we going back to Michigan.
Pretty soon I'll be talking my shit, so I can keep running in my mind.
He's on fire tonight. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Mike Island, and here's the latest from the Black Information Network. The U.S. Postal Service has announced its shipping deadlines for packages to arrive by Christmas Eve. The deadline for regular ground service is December 17th. Priority mail must be sent by December 19th, and the Priority Mail Express deadline is December 23rd. New data shows life insurers paid out a record $100 billion in benefits last year. The American Council of Life Insurers reports that's a jump of nearly 11% from 2020. The amount of life insurance policies sold last year also went up just over 6%. Former President Trump is seeing even more criticism for his recent meeting with Kanye West and white national Nick Fuentes at his Florida resort. The Orthodox Union released a statement saying Trump's association with them is deeply worrisome. And that's the latest. I'm Mike Island from your 24/7 news source, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
The holiday season is here, and if peace and quiet is at the top of your wish list, you'll love Casper's selection of mattresses. Save up to $800 online or at a participating store near you. Exclusions apply. See Casper.com/promo.
Is the pen mightier than the sword?
They say the pen is mightier than the sword. At KBLA Talk 1580, we not only have a lot to talk about, we have a lot to write about. Politics, relationships, business, empowerment, and culture. The all-star roster at KBLA Talk 1580 has you covered.
That's what it's all about.
Be sure to follow us on all our socials for our latest book releases, op-eds, essays, and commentaries from our hosts. And, of course, download the KBLA 1580 app as we strive to remain your most trusted, credible, and reliable source for the issues you care about. This is unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580.
What up, baby?
This year marks 10 years strong of Covered California providing quality, affordable health insurance. Celebrate with us at the Community Wellness Fair on Tuesday, November 29th from 1 to 5 p.m. at Center of Hope Church, located at 9550 Crenshaw Boulevard in Inglewood. Enjoy an afternoon of free health screenings, various community resources, giveaways, and free lunch while supplies last. Enrollers will be on site to answer questions and help with the enrollment process. Covered California is looking forward to celebrating 10 years strong with the community next Tuesday, November 29th. See you there.
KBLA Talk 1580 invites you to join us in celebrating the season of giving by being part of the solution. As we enjoy great food, family, warmth, and well wishes in whatever our festive tradition may be, we share the beauty of the season by reaching out to the less fortunate. Please help us to help others with the KBLA Cover the Houseless Cozy Community Coat and Blanket Drive. All you have to do is drop off new or clean, gently used winter coats and blankets in the KBLA lobby during business hours, now through December 20th. All of the coats and blankets will be donated to unsheltered individuals and families experiencing houselessness. Simply bring your donation to 4434 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles, near Vernon Avenue, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays. That's 4434 Crenshaw in historic Leimert Park. During the holidays and every day, let's remember, we keep us safe. We keep us warm. We are the safety net, and together we can cover the unsheltered. Get caught up in the spirit of the season, the spirit of love. Make a difference with your friends at KBLA Talk 1580.
It's pro time because at Lowe's, it's Provember. Save big with inventory you can count on, like Flex products or DeWalt power tools starting at just $99. Plus, Lowe's MVPs members earn up to 3 times bonus points per dollar on select items. Save all Provember long. Bonus points calculated before taxes and fees after applicable discounts, if any. MVP's Pro Rewards Program terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/L/Pro Loyalty terms. Subject to change. Prices valid from 10/17/22 to 2/3/23 or until supplies last.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580. Connecting you with services and solutions. Stop the violence. Increase the Peace Foundation is a non-profit community-based organization dedicated to fostering peace while mitigating violence in our society. Established in 1993, Stop the Violence, Increase the Peace has provided a wide variety of assistance to thousands of youth, families, and victims of violence over the past 3 decades, including intervention services, conflict and dispute resolution training, grief counseling, and victims advocacy. In addition, the foundation offers an array of classes focused on anger management, domestic violence, parenting, substance abuse, and more. To make a donation or to access services, call 323-445-8620. That's 323-445-8620 or visit www.increasethepeacefoundation.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
KBLA Talk 1580 is pleased to announce a can't-miss community event.
It's a celebration.
Welcome home, Mayor-elect Karen Bass.
Oh my God.
Join us for this free public event as we celebrate Mayor-elect Bass's historic victory. There'll be entertainment, food trucks, and a diverse array of vendors, along with attendance and participation from community leaders, elected officials, celebrities, business owners, and other notables. KBLA Talk 1580 will host Mayor-elect Bass on the main stage as we reflect on the importance of this moment and what it means for the Black community, women, and all Angelinos who believe in the limitless potential of our amazing city. Stay tuned to KBLA Talk 1580 and our social media platforms for all the important details. We look forward to celebrating with Mayor-elect Karen Bass and you.
We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now, it's a celebration.
You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Brothers, Voice of Reason is a vibe tonight. It's a whole vibe up in here. We have a deep conversation going on. How to be what you seek in others. If you became what you sought after, would you no longer seek it? This is a very interesting question. If you became what you wanted others to be, would you continue to want them to be that? Very tough. A lot of people don't realize that relationships are more spiritual than anything. They're here to teach us a major lesson about ourselves. Let me give you an example. Just look at it this way. What if you could share your feelings without them coming across as a complaint? How would that affect your relationship? Would it make your relationship better? Many people would argue, yes, it would make my relationships a whole lot better if I could convey how I really felt without making you feel like I'm accusing you, I'm blaming you, I'm denigrating you, I'm marginalizing you, I'm making you smaller. I'm just sharing something from a perspective that you might not be looking at, right? Now, that's a good way to look at it, okay? Fine. But most people are hardwired by the society in which they live to pursue happiness from their partner. So that style of trying to communicate how you really feel without blaming, without denigrating, without making somebody small is really difficult to do because your whole focus has been placed on them to deliver. You hear people say it all the time. I didn't sign up for this. I'm not here for that. I came for this. So the reality of it is, as long as I'm delivering what you're here for, you're happy. 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. Can we stop playing agree or disagree? So if you really want your partner to change, start by accepting them for who they are. Is that a true or false? Agree or disagree? If you really want them to change, accept them. Would that work? Hey, I like who you are right now today, but I'm on the outside looking in. Only you know if you can improve. If you think this is it, then that's on you. But do you feel like there's another level you can reach? And your partner goes, yeah, you know what? I'm here to encourage you to the next level. Let's go. Agree or disagree? So if you really want your partner to change, you have to start by accepting them for who and what they are right now. Would that enable them to stay the same, or would that encourage them? Do you know, when people feel like I'm accepted, they feel pretty good about it. When people feel like you counting the threads and the shoelaces in their shoes, then they start to think, hey, you're looking at me in a critical way, and then they tend to close off. 1-800-920-1580. Dorothy from Michigan. I hope your thoughts are together, honey.
Yeah, but it might be kind of off. Because right. I'm laughing at how you explained it.
I hope it made sense, Dorothy.
It made sense, but the way that I interpret it, because I was so young, is that, like, my partner, we have 2 first children together, and it was so hard giving birth that I just prayed that if he cheated on me, that they would have kids because they would know how I feel. And it's 22 children now. So those women got to feel how I felt. And my kids are now older, so they love their siblings.
Wait, Dorothy, were you wishing evil on other people? Don't wish evil, child.
No, I was wishing fruitfulness.
All right.
I could not understand why I was pregnant and people was harassing me and making my situation hard being a young mother. And I was working for a hospital and also in my nursing clinical. So I felt like, what is going on? Well, I hope that they see how I feel to be pregnant, be harassed, and have to work, and, things like that, and have to deal with him, too. So now, my sons are the oldest. My oldest one is 22, but they siblings go all the way down to, 2 years old. So I just pray that they felt the way that I felt, but to love their children and to love how, the process was, but not to be harassed and stalked, because I wouldn't wish the worst on my worst enemy, wish that on my worst enemy. But, it happens, because people don't understand. And sure enough, I got apologies from everybody, but at the same time, they didn't understand what I was going through. They didn't, because they didn't have children. So once they had children, they understood after that. They might have loved that this man loved their child, their first child, and then they want to have a child. But they didn't know, because, this is teenage years. They in paternal orders and stuff like that, where I couldn't go to these events with them, balls and, outings and volunteer services, the things that I wanted to learn how to do as a teen. And I had good pregnancies, but it just was hard, and then starting to work and have another child, and everyone still want to harass, call to my job and say things or whatever, and stalk me from the parking lot, working 12-hour shifts, trying to save other people's lives. And it just was hard. I just wanted them to have what I had.
Well, let me say this, Dorothy. This is a non-judgmental space, and I really love it when people can call in and feel so comfortable that they could just talk about whatever they want to talk about. We appreciate. Dorothy said, you know what? I'm finna get back on the line, and I'm finna talk about everything in my life, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate it. I love it. Thank you.
My son's father, though, because he died 5 months ago. So R.I.P. to his father. But, I'm just reliving good memories now.
Well, we love it. Thank you so much for calling in. You brought Michigan into the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call us at 1-800-920-1580. Listen, when I come forward, I'm going to bring a young couple on. I've been watching these kids. They not kids, man. They grown. They grown. I've been watching them for a while from afar. And, man, they just dropped a bombshell on me. I didn't even know. They're engaged. We finna talk about young love. 25, 26. I got a 26-year-old. Well, he ain't 26 yet, but... here we go. And Chris from St. Louis, hang tight. I'm coming to you, brother. Boy, we finna talk about these relationship dynamics. How to be what you seek in others.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
UC academics picket campuses in the largest strike of the year. Maisha Cairo here with your K-Black Minute News, brought to you by CaliforniaBlackMedia.org. Around 48,000 academic workers at all 10 UC campuses went on strike mid-November, shutting down classrooms and research labs in the largest employee walkout at any academic institution in history. The postdoctoral scholars, teaching assistants, and associate instructors grad student researchers and academic researchers are represented by the United Auto Workers Union in contract negotiations with the UC system. Bargaining has been going on for months, and while UC officials recently called for third-party mediators, negotiations continue without one. Generally, students are supportive, although some classes have been canceled, and students are reported to be walking out in honor of their educators.
When you're the victim of a car accident, who goes to bat for you is crucial. We're MVP Accident Attorneys, the personal injury pros. Hiring the right law firm can be the difference between a rewarding settlement and striking out. Our team is in it to win it, and we'll fight to get the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the pros at MVP Accident Attorneys at 833-MVP-WINS for your free consultation. Call 833-MVP-WINS.
Call on me, your MVP.
Congratulations to this week's KBLA Talk 1580 Office of the Week, LA County Department of Children and Family Services. LA County Department of Children and Family Services promotes child safety and well-being by partnering with communities to strengthen family. Congratulations, LA County DCFS.
KBLA Talk 1580, putting the spotlight on culture and community. The Rodney King Foundation works in the community to promote positive race relations and achieve social justice. The foundation provides advocacy, educational scholarships, and the powerful Walk in Love initiative. The Rodney King Foundation seeks a world of hope, tolerance, and social justice, where divisiveness has been overcome and all people live together peacefully and harmoniously. Executive Director, Founder Laura King is striving to enhance the community's self-esteem, health, social services, and social justice locally and worldwide. The foundation is dedicated to continuing the message of Laura's father, the great Rodney King, to promote peace and #GetAlong. For more information, please visit rodneyking.org or call 626-541-2907. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
More of the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Right now on KBLA Talk 1580.
1, 2.
One of the coldest remixes in hip-hop history. Get Down by Craig Mack. Remixed by Q-Tip. Woo! We got a whole vibe going in here tonight. The Voice of Reason has come full circle after coming forward. Live on KBLA Talk 1580. I love to have these kinds of discussions, like a fireside chat about relationships, the ups and downs, the pitfalls, the joys, how to be what you seek in others. Should you even seek greatness of others, from others, within others? Should you seek it? Especially if you haven't found it in yourself. Should you seek it? 1-800-920-1580. Chris, St. Louis, Missouri. This is our caller, and then we're going to get to this couple, this young couple. Here we go. Chris?
Yo, what's up, Zoe?
What's up, man?
What's up? Hey, now, I kind of, this is off the topic of what you was talking about.
No, Chris, you can't call in and tell me that you're going to go off the topic. Yeah, I want to talk about the Rams. Now, come on, Chris. And then he hung up. Okay, cool. Let's just get to our young couple. Everybody in the chat room. Yeah, everybody wants to, see our young couple. Well, I've known the young lady. I've known her for a few years now. When I was the program director at Dash Radio up in Hollywood. Did I give you a show? Or what?
I was part of a show that you gave someone a show, and I was part of that. And then
That's right.
You helped me with another project.
That's right.
Give me voiceover placements.
That's right. And I was on their head. I was like, yo, y'all gotta hook her up. She got talent, young girl coming out of college. You were a little hooper at the time, right? Did you play hoop in college or something?
No, I grew up as an athlete.
But she's everything. She had the Shaka Khan, big hair, the whole vibe, man. So, modeling and doing everything. And then comes along a young man. Yeah, I'm gonna embarrass y'all like it would be with my kid and his girl. I'm gonna embarrass y'all, so just get ready. They're young, but they've been together in young time, I should say, on the young clock for a while. Wait, what you guys? How many years?
This is we've been together for 2 years now, officially. But we first met when I was 17. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh la la.
He spun the block.
He's spun the block. And so they are about, they're about building their life together. Yeah, don't be he already like, Lord, I'm under the bus. It's fine. You're good. This is gonna be great. I just want to know how young love operates.
Well, before you said he came along, but before he came along, God came along first. Before the man, God came first.
Mm-hmm.
And like he said, he met me at Dash Radio, and the pandemic happened. And when the pandemic happened, isolation happened. And when isolation happened, God happened.
Huh.
And when God happened, it's funny. You said somewhere earlier, they don't believe in manifestation and law of attraction, but I do.
No.
And God showed me that too. During that time too, I prayed on God to heal anything about me that was toxic, that I was unaware of, that my lens at the time was not technically seeing. And that happened, and I prayed for God to bring to me someone who would love me unconditionally, that was respectful, and all these things. I was describing the character of the person that I wanted in my life. And little did I know it was somebody from my past that
you already knew.
That I already knew.
Oh.
That I was being dumbfounded about, that I was not paying attention to like I should have.
Wait. When we come forward, we gonna meet the brother. Her significant other. Don't think I didn't notice them tattoos on them ring fingers neither. When we come forward, more from the young couple is about to go down in the town. The voice of reason is live.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Congratulations to this week's KBLA Talk 1580 Office of the Week, LA County Department of Children and Family Services. LA County Department of Children and Family Services promotes child safety and well-being by partnering with communities to strengthen family. Congratulations, LA County DCFS.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminding you that when we fight, we win. Community Coalition trains activists and organizers in order to support power building with Black, Brown, Indigenous, and people of color. Community Coalition works to help transform the social and economic conditions in South LA that foster addiction, crime, violence, and poverty by building a community institution that involves thousands in creating, influencing, and changing public policy. Founded by Karen Bass in 1990, Community Coalition was born as an African American and Latino organization with the goal of turning hopelessness and despair into action. The activism of the Community Coalition's members and community residents has almost solely stimulated economic recovery in South LA for decades, generating billions of dollars by redirecting them to South LA schools and foster care. In addition, Community Coalition offers amazing mind, body, soul resources, advocacy, and policy work, and has a robust and active membership body. To become a member, get a referral, or get support for your nonprofit, visit cocosouthla.org. That's cocosouthla.org, or call 323-750-9087. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You want some more? It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Voice of Reason has returned. We turned up tonight, man. It's such a vibe. I got a young couple, man. I love to see young love. I really do. Just let it soak over us a little bit. That vibe right there. I love to see young people win. Now, what's your name, good brother? Tell us your name. You gotta speak directly into the mic.
My name is Francisco.
Lord Francisco. Yes. And you've known, I don't want to say her radio name, Codigo Red. I'm sorry.
Imai Milan.
You've known her since 2017.
Yes, sir.
So you got to tell me, man, what made you bend the knee? What made you say, hey, I'm going to be here, man. I'm finna do this for the long haul.
I've always been into her from the moment I met her. And then there was a time where we weren't speaking. But it's funny because she actually ended up following me on Instagram. And I was searching her username. Well, actually, no, you were searching my username. And she couldn't find my account. And then that's when I reached out to her, actually.
Wait, listen.
I feel like I need to tell the story.
Wait, when we come forward, we gonna get the rest of the story. I just love the newness and the freshness of it. It's like fresh produce, brand new love, young love, black love. I want to see it happen, yo. When we come forward, more from the new couple.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Mike Island, and here's the latest from the Black Information Network. The U.S. Postal Service has announced its shipping deadlines for packages to arrive by Christmas Eve.